Hello everybody, how are you guys doing out there? I'm back and I'm ready to get my cook on, guys. I'm going to be cooking for you today Cynthia's creamy Santa Fe chicken soup, and it's going to be really good. It's going to be good and creamy and you're going to love it, and it's going to be good because I'm going to be using the star of the show, Philadelphia Santa Fe cooking cream. This is some good stuff, guys, really. Actually, I opened it up already, right? And on the top, I taste the top, right? And it was so good. The flavor was so good. I actually took a little chip, I must admit and confess, and I tasted, and it was just so good. And I was just loving it, right? You can use this with like cucumbers, any kind of vegetables, just all kind of stuff. It's just really good and creamy, and the flavor is so bold. And I can't wait to get to cooking my soup so that I can try it and enjoy it, okay? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to the stove in a few seconds. I already have my butter over there cooking up, right? And I'm just going to, uh-oh, I hear it over there now. It's heating up now, guys. But let me just first start by saying thank you again, Kraft, for coming up with these lovely, creamy, luscious, oh my God, it's so good, these cooking creams. As I said before, we have Italian cream cheese, we have savory garlic, we have original, and of course we have the Santa Fe blend, which is the star of the show today. And I'm just excited about that because that really affords all of the working moms and all of us a chance to really get busy cooking. And uh-oh, better run over there, my butter. I want my butter to brown. Right now I have in this bowl 6 chopped breasts that I've already washed, cleaned, and chopped up, and it's waiting on me to go over there to the stove and brown it. So I'm going to go over there right quick, brown it. I'm going to come back over here and let you know all the other ingredients we're going to be using, okay? See you in a minute. And here is the 6 fillets, chicken breast fillets, nice and brown, the chopped ones I told you about earlier. And now I'm ready to add the rest of the ingredients. And the rest of the fine ingredients I'm going to be using are 15 ounces of black beans. I'm going to be using 2 cans of those, guys. Just kind of like pour all of it in there. Grab that. Just kind of pour it all in there. 15 ounces. 15 ounces of stewed tomatoes. Cans, this is just your regular stewed canned tomatoes. Doesn't matter the brand, just 15 ounces as long as it's 15 ounces. And salsa, 1 cup. This is chicken bouillon, and I'm using 2 tablespoons of that. It's going to make a nice soup here. And 1 cup of cream of mushroom. There. And 2 tablespoons of cilantro. Now, cilantro is a very strong herb, guys, so sometimes you have to really be careful with that. So I don't use so much of that because it's really strong, but it gives your food a good flavor. And of course, the star of the show, you already know, Santa Fe blend. Now, what this bad boy here is going to do, this is going to make my soup the most creamiest, flavorful. And what I like about this cream, I taste it. Of course, the garlic is my favorite, I must admit now. Although I do love this Santa Fe, it has like almost like a little pepperish like taste almost. It's just a lot of different seasonings. I don't know what Kraft's done with this cheese, but it is off the chain. I'm so serious. It just makes you want to just eat it, you know. And I'm going to add this in my soup. And this is going to take my soup to a whole nother level. It's going to give it spices that it's never seen before. I know it, I'm telling you. And I can't wait to get cooking it. And as you can see, if you come a little closer, you can kind of like get an idea here of what I'm doing. I've just mixed up all those ingredients. And what I'm going to do is take it over to the stove after I mix it up. And I'm going to let it just kind of simmer. I'm going to let it cook first on high for about 5 minutes, and then I'm just going to let it simmer and cover. In about 25 to 30 minutes, this will be done. And what I'll do, I have a cup of water here. And what I'm going to do with this cup of water, I'm just going to add a little for now. And then later, as needed, I'll go ahead and add it as it cooks. Because I want to always stir and add as cooked. And always remember, salt and pepper, just add to taste. You know, but for me personally, I didn't put salt and pepper on my recipe because this right here, you don't need a lot of seasonings. You really don't need a lot of seasonings. This is going to save you guys a lot of money because a lot of seasoning you will not need. And it also has like a freshness, as if you had cut up fresh onions, bell peppers, fresh garlics, like you've been to the garden or something. But it's really, really good. And as you can see, guys, I chose to use one of Paula's pots because I do love her pots. They're non-stick and they're really good. And I just want to say that I was in the recipe gallery and I was watching some of the ladies' videos and you guys were awesome. I just want to say that. And what just amazed me so, I noticed that a few of us we were doing 2 videos. Well, you know the recipe calls for 10 ounces, so Kraft sent us 2 of each. So what's funny to me, I was at my computer and I was falling out laughing. The reason is because I was saying, we are off the chain, guys, because we are doing all this creating, right, with these dishes. What if we mess up? We don't have room for error. That's why I know these cheeses are the bomb because we don't have room for error, because if you mess up, your dish is gone. But because we are so gifted and we put together these different seasonings and we have this bad boy with us, we can't mess up. We rock, right? So I'm going to take this over to the stove. I'm going to let that cook for about 15 minutes and then come back and I'm going to share my dish with you. And here you have it. Creamy Santa Fe chicken soup. Now, 1 cup of Mexican cheese, Kraft Mexican cheese to top it off, guys. And we are ready to roll. Oh, that looks so good. Come closer. Take a look at it. Creamy goodness. I'm going to sample it now. You know, guys, it is so cold outside. It's actually snowing in Texas. We never get snow, so I'm just a tad bit excited. So I know my family is going to really enjoy this soup. It's kind of hot. It's really good. It's hot, but delicious. The creaminess. All right. I love it, my family love it, and you're gonna love it too when you run out and buy this Santa Fe cooking cream. Awesome. Love it, love it, love it.